does not pay.
I see. So that's where Pig Eye was heading. Who's that he's talking to? Hey, you see that? Looked like the sun on Pig's neck. Nah, he wouldn't. Not in broad daylight.
But he did. The guy's lying there. Let's swim out of here, Joey. There'll be cops in a minute.
Pig Eye's got guts, that's why. Imagine slicing a joint right in the street in daylight.
Are you coming, or do I have to scram alone?
I was just thinking. Something I was reading yesterday. Tell me not in mournful numbers. Life is just an empty... something.
It ain't numbers will be mournful if you don't scram with me. And now, here? Now, let's go, Joey. Let's go. That power car ain't empty. The law's riding in it.
Yeah, okay. How's that lousy thing go again? Life is real and ain't it? And, something ain't it gold.
In the interest of good citizenship and law enforcement, we present Crime Does Not Pay, based on the famous Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer series of short subjects. In just a moment, you will hear Between the Dark and the Daylight, starring Lionel Stander. Now, Crime Does Not Pay, starring Lionel Stander as Joey the Poet Barrows in Between the Dark and the Daylight. The accepted word for slums is darkness. Down there at the bottom of our great cities, along the ragged edges of our farmlands, the light of hope is almost unknown. But sometimes strange gleams do pierce that darkness. Joey Barrows was touched by such a stray gleam of light. That's why they called him the Poet. Joey the Poet. Joey and his co-workers, Pig Eye Watt and Bags King, who was Joey's special pal, hung out, as the expression is, in the back room of a certain pool parlor just outside the office inhabited by Numbers Lane. There the boys followed their inclinations. For instance, Pig Eye and Bags liked games of chance.
Not with 7.
In the pig's eye, you do.
Yeah, see?
Okay, so I got 5, so I take you anyway.
Nuts to this. Two-handed ain't worth the trouble of dealing. Hey, Joey, want to take a hand? Hey, Joey.
Hey, Poet, your pal is talking to you.
Huh? Oh, yeah. What's on your mind, Bags?
You want to get dealt in, I'm asking you.
Nah, who cares about cards when you got stuff like this? Give a listen and learn something. This has got real class. This is the forest primeval, the murmuring pines in the hemlocks, bearded with moss and in garments green, indistinct...
Who's that, Uncle on the corner? He's got a beard and his clothes are so old they're all green.
Shut up and listen like I told you.
Yeah, sure, Gene, sure. Make with the poetry. You don't mind if I deal myself a hand of Canfield meantime, do you?
Go on, Joey. Sounds kind of pretty. Da-dum, da-da-dum, da-dum, dum-dum. Yeah.
Dum-dum. How true, how true. Also screwy.
Go ahead, Joey.
In the twilight, stands like a druid of elves, with voices sad and prophetic.
Joey, you should excuse the interruption, but, what's that there, druid of elves?
Oh, it's it's like a tree, kind of, I guess. How should I know? But it sounds awful pretty.
Yeah, pretty lousy. And what's the name of that there poetry?
Evangeline, it says here. Or A Tale of a Caddy.
Didn't the fellow what wrote it make up his mind?
I don't know. I didn't get that far yet.
Evangeline. Yeah, sounds like I heard it someplace. Oh, yeah. There's a joint over on 2nd Street. Belongs to the Salvation Army.
What was you doing with the Salvation Army?
Just passing by, Big Eye. I never went in a joint, not me.
Oh, that's okay.
Hey, guy, come in here.
Check, boys. Look out for them words, Joey. Someday they're going to jump right up and bite you.
Nuts to him. Hey, what do you suppose made Numbers so sore?
Pig Eye, come in here.
Who knows?
I'd like to get to do a job like Pig Eye gets sometime. All we do is sit, and then go out, pick up the dough, and come back and sit. Boy, could I operate with a chopper.
Ah, forget it, Joey. Could be interesting, though. I was listening to Pig Eye. Slip a character a nice pick right. You don't make a sound. Dead.
Yeah. A pick artist's gotta be good. Real good.
Anyhow, you get lots of time this way. Time for poetry, huh, Joey?
Yeah. Hey, wanna hear some more?
No more trees, though, huh?
Oh, I got another one. The book's full of them. Here. This may be kind of cute. Between the dark and the daylight, when the night is beginning to lower, comes a pause in a day's occupation that is known as the children's hour.
Hey, that don't rhyme, hey. Lower don't rhyme with hour.
Yeah, does sound funny. Oh, well, guys entitled to slip once in a while. I hear in the chamber above me the patter of little feet.
How'd you make out, Pig Eye?
Got a job to do.
Hey, can we come?
In the pig's eye, you can.
How do you like that? Come on, Bags.
Come on, where, Joey?
We're tailing Pig Eye.
Hey, numbers ain't gonna like this.
What'll numbers know? It's almost time to go pick up the tank anyhow. We can tail Pig Eye and then go make the route.
Well, okay if you say so, Joey.
What are you laughing at?
I was just thinking. You and your forest with beards. Only lumber around here is in their pool cues.
That Pig Eye, he's a cinch to tail. Don't even look behind him. Like he owns the street.
He does, too. Nobody around here tangles with Pig Eye.
This is kind of on a border, ain't it?
What border? With Canada?
Nah, you dope. With Slips Lewis territory.
Oh, yeah. Just about. Hey, Joe, you see what I see?
Oh, so that's where Pig Eye was heading. Who's that he's talking to?
Hey, you see that?
Looked like the sun on Pig's shiv. Nah, he wouldn't. Not in broad daylight.
Well, he did. The guy's lying there. Hey, let's scram out of here, Joey. There'll be cops in a minute.
Pig Eye's got guts, that's what. Imagine slicing a church right in the street. In daylight.
Are you coming, or do I have to scram alone?
I was just thinking. Something I was reading yesterday. Tell me not in mournful numbers. Life is just an empty something.
It ain't numbers will be mournful if you don't scram with me, and now, here? Now! Let's go, Joey, let's go! That power car ain't empty, the law's riding in it.
Yeah, okay. How does that lousy thing go again? Life is real and earnest, and something ain't gold. Hi, Benny.
Aye.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Anybody riding the 568?
Not today. Kid from high school had it yesterday.
Yesterday ain't today. How much?
Today?
What else?
$22.46.
That's all?
That's all.
The numbers ain't gonna like this. You used to pay off 100 a day at least.
Yeah, that was before Slips Lewis started moving in.
Way over here?
Way over here.
So that's it. Muscling in, is he? I'll see about that.
You'll see about what?
Poet? Yeah, what do you mean with that poet? Just you leave it to pal Joey here. I'm gonna twist Slip's nose till he hollers.
You and who else? You bringing in hoods from out of town?
I don't waste good money when we got an organization, see? I'll take care of Slips myself personally when I'm ready. And you keep operating on that line, see?
Yeah, sure. And finishing a barrel of cement.
Don't you worry. I always take care of my boys.
What with? A tombstone with poetry on it?
You sell the numbers, see? We'll take care of the rest. That's that. See you tomorrow. We'll let you know where and when. Numbers, here's the pickup. Everything up to scratch except Benny's territory.
Yeah, what's wrong over there?
He's down to half his usual take. Says Slips is muscling in. I told him not to worry. We take care of it.
We already did, didn't we, Pig Eye?
Yeah, Slips got his warning an hour ago.
Pig took care of one of his boys right on the corner. Broad daylight.
Oh, yeah.
What do you know about it?
Well, it's in the papers already. It's in the papers and everything.
What do you know, huh?
Good work, Pig Eye. You did real good.
Now every runner in town will know who's boss. What the... Oh, you guys.
Yeah, me. Here it is, boss. Not a winner in the territory. But the take ain't so good.
Yeah, it'll be better tomorrow. And I'll see you, boys.
But, boss, and you gonna do nothing?
I've already done it. And 2 territories don't worry me none. Not the penny ante kind you collect from. I'll see you tomorrow, boys.
You don't worry about nothing. Don't you get any gray hairs now. I know Joey won't. He could always read poetry.
So what? So just because you never got past the 6th grade, I gotta be a dope and not improve myself.
Improve yourself. Get him, Badge.
Yeah, I know. But poetry is educational.
What, that kind? Now you take limericks. There was an old lady from Wheeling.
Nuts to that. I got something here. Here. Under a spreading chestnut tree, the village smithy stands. To smite the mighty man is he, with large and sinewy hands.
Your bigger slips, Lewis?
You ain't got no respect. That's your trouble. No respect for nothing.
Not for you, poet.
Is that so?
Yeah, so want to do something about it?
I'll do plenty.
What do you do, read more lousy
I'll
poetry?
take slips, Lewis. That's what. I'll show you who's big around here.
Joey, cut it out, Joey.
You take slips? Well, you don't even pack a piece.
Well, that's what it's for us collectors. You know that we ain't allowed to. Wait a minute. I'll show you.
Keep out of numbers desk.
Got it.
Hey, Joey, what are you going to do with that rod?
I'm going to do like I said. I'm going to go out and take slips, Lewis, personal. Lewis, here I come.
In just a moment, Crime Does Not Pay will continue with Between the Dark and the Daylight. Now we continue with Crime Does Not Pay, starring Lionel Stander as Joey the Poet Barrows in Between the Dark and the Daylight. Joey proceeded to be as good as his word. With a gun he had taken from Number's desk in his pocket, he made his way straight to the headquarters of Slips Lewis. There in the anteroom, he found Slip's henchman, Jack the Newsie.
Hey, where'd you learn manners? Don't you knock on doors? You'll embarrass yourself doing this someday.
Save it, Crumb. Where's your boss?
And whom shall I say is... Wait a minute. Me a crumb?
Never mind the routine, fat boy. Where's Slips? Behind that door?
What's it to you?
Never mind, wise guy. I'll find out for myself. And keep your hands on the desk. I'm healed.
Well, I'll be a monkey.
You Slips, Lewis?
Who wants to know?
I do. Are you, ain't you?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Let's roll.
That's a hot one. You trying to snatch me? You think the newsie's gonna let you?
I already took care of him.
I didn't hear no shooting.
He'll keep. Let's go, big shot.
If I refuse?
Feet first. To a slab in the morgue. Now move.
Boy, you get something all right. You want to work for me?
I work for Numbers Lane. I said move.
Now it begins to make sense. Okay, I'll play. Open the door.
You open it. You go first. And tell your fat newsboy friend if he lifts a finger, you get it right in the kidneys. Go on, open the door. Tell him.
Son, you sure got talent.
Have I? Thanks. None of that. Keep your hands outside your suit. Open the door. Start talking.
Right. Stay where you are, Newsy.
Yeah, but boss, this pigeon's all alone.
You move, he says, and I get in the kidneys. I like my kidneys. Stay where you are.
Yeah, boss.
My friend and I here are going visiting. The Numbers Lanes joint. If I'm not back in half an hour, come looking for me.
Yeah, gotcha, boss.
Keep going. No stopping at the desk.
And 5 to 2 at the yards, Newsy, that this bright lad will be working for us by the time I get back.
Straight ahead, Slips. The door in the back.
Nice layout you got here.
Oh, Numbers and me, we got it all figured neat.
Including...
This. Oh!
Enjoyed your trip, jerk. Now give me the gun.
Don't shoot me. Don't shoot.
I never do my own killing. You said this door. Hey, you in there, Numbers? This is Slips talking, and I got a gun I took away from your goon here.
Yeah, what goon?
Your boy, you sent after me. Now get this, Numbers. I'm taking over in this town, see? The policy game is mine. So leave my boys alone and you'll live longer. That's all.
You won't get away with it, Slip.
Don't try coming out, Numbers. Not you or anybody. I'm leaving here with my back to the street, and I'll open up the first head I see. Not try anything stupid, or you'll get it where it hurts most. And here's your rod. I don't need it.
Get that dirty chiseler was the last thing I ever did.
Come in here, Poet.
Why would you, Port? Just let me get the gun. Well, I brought him here, didn't I?
Oh, you stupid jackass. Put down that gun.
Okay, Port.
Yeah, you brought him here. Half an hour from now, our crowd will be the laughing stock of this town. Slips Lewis is here and walked out without a scratch.
Gee, I never thought about it like that, Number.
Of course you never thought. What do you got to think with? Poetry? Sit down. Down up there in the corner. Bags, take the gun.
Yes, boss.
Now stand over him. He lifts a hand or opens his mouth, give it to him. Right in the belly. You got that?
Yes, boss. Sorry, Joe.
Okay, Benny.
That's right, shut up!
Yeah.
Now then, Pig Eye. What are we gonna do with this character?
It's up to you, Numbers. Whatever you say.
Should, I let him live?
After what he'd done, practically double-crossing us in a pig's eye.
Right. How? The rope, boss?
Hey,
Shut up, I said! No, not the rope. That takes an artist, and what slips on the loose, I need you with me, Pig.
Ice pick, dump him in the river, anything you say, Numbers.
I'll tell you what. Over to the lake. You know, there's a spot, the big rock. One good shot and he falls in. The current will take him right under that rock. That's what Jersey Jackson got. And he never came up.
It sounds good. Who does it?
Who else?
Yeah. Who else? No, not me. I never killed nobody. Joey's my pal.
You know the rules, Bags. When a trigger man goes, his best pal always does the job. Okay. Joey Boy tried to be a trigger man, and you're his pal. Take care of it. With the gun you're holding. And do it tonight.
much further, Bags? Gee, my feet are hurting me something fierce.
Mine, too. I'll have to walk back.
Sit down a minute, Bags, will you?
What for?
We're still pals, Bags. Let's talk. For the last time.
Well, okay, I guess. The grass is kind of soft, ain't it?
Grass always is, I suppose. It's a funny thing about grass. I guess maybe that's why them poets, the real ones, they always write about it. You know, one fella wrote a whole book. I seen it once in the window of a bookstore. Leaves of Grass, he called it. Funny. Said on the cover the fella was born in Brooklyn. You think they got any grass in Brooklyn?
Who knows? Maybe. They got everything else.
Well, never find out now.
Why'd you try it, Joey? Why?
I don't know. Maybe I was tired of being stepped on. A fella's got to break out sometimes.
Now I gotta... Well, I gotta. Why'd you do this to me, Joey? We always been pals.
Do you really got it, Bags?
Of course I got it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Numbers said the bodies don't ever come up. They disappear. Get it? They disappear.
Hey, look, if I go back and the gun ain't been fired...
You could fire it out over the lake. I could take it on the land, maybe. And disappear.
If they ever find out, I'm done, Joey.
I'm your pal, Bags, your pal.
Yeah, sure, but...
Look, if they ever find out, I'm done too. Get it?
You make it sound okay.
Look, Bags, by now we would have been to the Rock. If we're going to do it my way, we got to move fast.
It's an awful chance, Joey. You sure you'll get out of sight?
And how? It's a deal, pal.
It's a deal.
Good. Now fire the gun.
Fire it?
Not at me, dope. Over the lake. Okay. Now beat it back to Numbers and tell him I disappeared. And you won't be lying, Bags. You sure won't be lying.
Okay, fella, what's in your mind?
I want to talk to somebody. The desk sergeant said that in here I could talk to somebody.
Okay, you're in. Start talking.
I gotta know who I'm talking to.
You're choosy, aren't you? I'm Dominic, Sergeant, Bracket Squad. While we're being formal, who are you?
I'm Joseph P. Barrows.
Never heard of you.
Well, the bunch call me the poet. See, I got a book.
Look, poet, I never heard of you. What are you trying to tell me?
I used to work for Numbers Lane.
You what?
Yeah. I was a collector, me and Bags King. We were the collectors.
You know what you're doing coming in here? You're dead, boy, and you haven't got sense enough to lie down.
I know. I smashed Slips Lewis, only got away. So Numbers told Bags to whack me out, but I talked Bags out of knocking me off. Look, Sergeant, before I say anything, you gotta promise me that Bags gets a break. He's my pal. He never did no more than I done. And he's a witness, too.
Witness? To what?
Me and Bags, we followed Pig Eye one day.
Big Eye what? Numbers, Trigger Man?
Yeah, that's him. We watched him. Take care of one of the Slips boys over in the corner of Jackson and West. Right in front of the candy store.
Yeah, I remember that. Not long ago. Well, keep talking.
Nah. You didn't promise me about Bags yet.
Okay, I promise. If he turns state's evidence like you're doing, he'll get off easy. Now go on. Keep talking.
We seen that killing. And we know that Numbers ordered it. We know lots of things, just from hanging around.
Hold it. This is a whole operation, it looks like. I gotta call the DA on this first.
The DA?
You got nothing to worry about. Boy, are we going to protect you. You said the pool hall at Morton and Chalmers, Barrows?
Yeah, but I still don't see what you made me come along for.
I told you, when we raid a joint, we have to take everybody, and they give phony names to point out the ones we want. Save an awful lot of time. Driver, slow down. We'll walk from the corner. All right, let's walk, Barrows. Get out, man. I know mobs. Quiet. You sure they'll be in there now?
Oh, sure. This time of day, they're counting the tape.
The tape. Pennies from kids, dollars that ought to pay the rent. All right, Barrows. No monkey business now.
I told you, Sergeant. And you heard me tell the district attorney, too. I want to get Numbers, that's all.
Right. In we go.
That's the door, straight and back.
Open it, Barrows.
Yes, sir. Hi, Bags. Big Eye. Numbers inside?
Joey, you said you wouldn't come back.
Why, you double-crossing skunk.
Drop that gun, what?
And a pig's eye, I will. Numbers faded cops and stars.
You want me? You come and get me.
Hit the floor, Bags. Hit it. Under the table, quick.
Come on, Lane. Your boy is dead. You're through. So's Lewis. We're taking him today, too.
Bags, okay, Bags.
I think so.
They promised to protect you, too, Bags.
Last call, Lane. You come out or we're coming in. All right, boys. In we go. Fire!
It's safe, Bags. You can come out now.
Hey, Joey, where they keeping you?
Hotel. You move in with me. And hey, guess what? You know that leaves the grass I told you about? Well, the DA give me it for a present. I ain't got very far in it yet, but that Brooklyn fellow who wrote it sure knew an awful lot of words. But we'll have time to study him, Bags. Lots of time. Well, we're going for a while.
Crime does not pay. who will star as Joey the Poet Barrows in Between the Dark and the Daylight, will be back with you in just a moment. Now here in person is Lionel Stander.
In his way, Joey the Poet is a tragic character, as any comic character is as soon as he becomes involved in circumstances he cannot understand or control. But there's more to this story in my mind than just Joey and his quirk for poetry, Longfellow's poetry. If Joey, and the thousands of real people like him, had the chance for training, for learning, for understanding, the benefit to all of us would be almost boundless. But they don't have that chance. And so we lose them to bitterness, to a kind of slavery, in so many cases to the underworld. Once we root out the causes of this waste, once we see to it that our communities provide the proper opportunities for all, we will have gone far toward the day when it will no longer be necessary to point out that for ourselves, as well as for Joey the Poet, crime does not pay.
Thank you, Mr. Stander. Crime Does Not Pay is written by Ira Marion and directed by Mark C. Loeb, with music composed and conducted by John Garth. Technical advisor is Burton B. Turkis. The events, characters, and names used in the story you've just heard are fictitious. Any similarity is purely coincidental.